Hello everyone, it's me DSAP again, and we're back here in Satisfactory. Last time we worked on the iron train station to take it over to the iron assemblers. And today, I need to hook all of this stuff up. This is my copper production area that I haven't hooked up yet. And I figured it's about time that I actually do that. So, let's start by running a line over here, because I haven't even ran power over to this section yet. And then it's just like my main power line system. It's what I've been like using basically. I just run power down one side and then work from there. So these are going to be having copper come up from down below. I have 3 pure copper nodes coming in here, but for the time being, I'm only going to hook up 2 of them, because I still need to build some more of this out, but I can go ahead and hook up 2 lines, or start powering 2 of the lines. I'm just going to go ahead and run that line over here. That way I can power those poles. But this will get 8 constructors on this side, or not constructors, smelters going on that side. And then I need to do 8 on this side as well. And then I'll have to come back through here and check to see if I actually even have these set up for copper. 'Cause I think I do, but I can't be 100% sure, because I made all this in like one sitting, just sitting down, throwing it all in here. But I never did actually finish a lot of it. And I have had to come back a couple times to like upgrade these belts and stuff. Or at least once. Because I think I had like 240 belts or something at the time, and then I upgraded to the 480s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I don't think these ones are actually set up, are they? Nope, because they would have been yellow and not the red. That's easily to fix. Just go in and click them. What's this side? Oh, I haven't powered this side yet. But it's probably the same case over here. Yep. Not too big of a problem. I will probably fix all that in a little bit. But I want to go ahead and wire up all this. So that should be all those. And I already have like the lines running to the first 8 smelters, and then they stops here and it doesn't connect the rest of them. But it does do like the outside merge lane. So it will be bringing everything to one spot. And then on this side, I have this set up for 780, and it's making copper sheets. But seeing as how I can only do 480 instead of 780, I just have this side going over here and going to nothing right now. Like, it doesn't connect, it just goes to this splitter. But then it takes the other 2/3 or whatever and goes this way, which should be like 500. So when I hook up the 8 constructors on, well, 16 constructors, should be good. Or however many it is. 8 per side. Yeah, 16. That one's hooked up, that one's not. And then these ones, I gotta hook up to. That's for the other system. Alright, so this needs a pole here as well. That way I can go in here and power up these. One more to that. But yeah, it took a lot of time to set all these lines and stuff up. And the bad thing is I'm gonna have to come back here and fix like these main lines and do them with the other belts. But that shouldn't be too bad. I could just point and click and be done. The problem is not missing one of them. And I gotta go and set all those too. Oh boy. Alright, so here's another fun one. This side is going to be wires and copper wire. And the way I set it up was it takes 780 input to here, and then it merges or splits, and then splits again. And then there's 4 lines here that are making this copper wire, or just wire. But then this half goes over here and gets made into cable. So I'm basically gonna have to hook up the first 8 of all of these. And I also have to come back, build another level, like I did over there with my screws, and have a whole nother section of, well, these 5 instructor rows here are going to be up above as well. That way I'll have one line feeding here, another one above it. Then that will take care of the 3 gear nodes I have. And then that'll give me a 780 line basically once I upgrade all the conveyor belts and turn all of them on. I'll have a 780 line of wire and also cable. But between the 2 floors, not just a single floor. Technically I'll be making 780 wire here, but half of that is going over here to make cable, so fun stuff. But let me go ahead and finish connecting these up with their cables and setting them. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and build out the second layer of these as well and get those hooked up with power, just so you guys don't have to watch that. But I'll be back once that's done. So I managed to get this whole other layer up here done and belted and stuff. I also went ahead and fixed up the extra layer there for the melters. Now I just need to put some of the finishing touches on here. And I should have left myself a little bit more room above these so I could get around, but I don't feel like moving everything now, so oh well. So these right here are going to be the copper sheets. They're going to be coming down that line and that line. So I need to do a merger just after this. And then I need to put one over here as well. And then we'll have those merge up. I didn't turn that. I need that to go that way. Alright, there we go. I was wondering what was going on. And for now, I'm just going to send it straight to the sink. But I will put a smart splitter here that's going to split it and take it downstairs, and I'll have it another smart splitter that will take part of it to my storage area, and then when that's full or whatever, it'll go to the train station I plan on building down below like I did for the iron. I'll be doing like the same thing from over there under here. And then this sink is for the copper wire. No, just wire. I always call it copper wire, but it's just wire. For now, that's just gonna go in there. Oh wait, no, it's not. Forgot I have. This is a weird one, so I'm having to do that, and then I have to come up here as well. And I'm going to put a splitter there, and then will this look right? Well, it's going there. Reverse that so that that can actually go that way. Then I'm bringing that down here to merge into this line, and then I'll go over here. And then eventually I'll put a smart splitter there and do the same thing, send it down there to the train station and my storage. And then this part, that's the wire, comes over here. They both get lifted and come over here and then go to be turned into wires. So I need to do the same thing I did there here. I need a merger. And then I need one up there as well. And then this needs to be a splitter. That I'm putting there. This is not in the center, so put there. And then I'll put the lift on this side for this one because there's no room on the other side. And then I'll do the same thing here. Just run it straight in, but smart splitter later for putting it in here and then downstairs for the train station. Because I have places for them here, I just haven't ran any of the stuff that's going to be going down here yet. So until I do that, it's not going to look like this over here. And in case of you guys were wondering, that's what's happening over here. It's getting split off. And then it, like this is just one of the 4 screw lines. But it basically just comes down here and feeds underneath and then comes back up, and it's a hot mess on this side, but it works. So I have them going over here. And then I figured out what I was going to do with the stuff over there. Instead of doing a secondary like output for like trains, I think I may wait until I get drones and then have a landing area somewhere over here, probably this way, like way down over there somewhere, and have it so drones can land and bring all the materials I'm making back here to store. It just seems to make more sense than having to build a gigantic train system over there so I can have items when I need to be able to pick them up instead of having to go to the different buildings. But now let's go back up here because there's some other stuff I need to get done in this video. So now that we got that side done, we need to work on this side over here. And the first thing I need to do is put a conveyor belt there, and then I'm going to put another one just behind it. So this one is going to be feeding into that, which is the wire lines, and then I'm bringing this one up to hopefully match here, and then run a little line there, and then that will feed that section. So I need to run one of these. Well, I need to run like this one to here, and this one to the other one. So let's try to get down there for one. I think I only did one foundation over there, under. Kind of like so. And that's like my little area to mess around with conveyors and stuff. Later on I'll run them up instead of down. But now I need to see where I actually need to connect these. So I need a logistics hole there. And here. And then I need to make one over here as well. But we'll go do this side first. Turn my flashlight on. Alright, so do something like that. And we could do something like that. So basically just need that to come down. Same thing here. And then here I'll have one go one way and one head the opposite direction. And then we can just run conveyor belts to them. Doesn't have to be anything fancy here. They'll be covered up eventually. And that's set to go. Alright, so now we need to come over here and do the same thing. Oh wait, before I forget, need to add in those. The idea here is I'll be able to finish building this out and then go just connect it up to the lines down there. There we go. And then this one needs to go the opposite way. Bam. And then I need to do the same thing here with the foundation. And I can get rid of that one. And this one I could just bring down a little bit. And this one, do the same thing and then connect them. And now, like later on I'm gonna have to run a whole bunch of more belts on these, but on this side I already ran all of the belts, at least up here. They're just not turned on or powered. So now I just gotta go down here where I'm supplying all these and add some lips. So there. There. And there. And then do that. Put the little pops on. Oop. Hate when I accidentally do that. Here we go. Now here's the fun part. I have to come down here and connect these. And give me 1 second. Sorry about that. I had to cough. I'm not sure which one of these is getting fed to coppers. I think it's that one. Or this one. I think that one only has 1 copper on it. So, I need to bring these down here. Put that one about there. And I'm not too worried about what it looks like right now, as long as it's functional. Alright, so that one's down. This one is going to be down here in a second. And then the last one's over here. Way over there. And I don't even know if that's going to reach. Don't think so. Alright, so I need to actually make a belt somewhere out here. And then run that into there. And now this should be taking all that stuff upstairs. And it should all be running now. Which is nice. And then that will make me one step closer to being able to tear down that starter area. But that should be like manifolding up here now and feeding all the copper this way. Yep. And then it makes wire and stuff on this side. When it gets fed wire, it may just not be getting a ton of, yeah, it's not all the way caught up yet. And let's make sure it's actually coming over here. It looks like it is. And, oh yeah, I had to feed over here to first. But I don't have all these turned on because I don't have the 780 line. But now they're, oh wait. I need to do that. There we go. I forgot I was going to turn on this side first, but I decided against it and just went ahead and did it over here. That way it wouldn't make me confused later on. But I forgot to add that belt back from before. And then up here, it should already be set up like that. Yep. And then the same thing should be happening down there. So it should be oh, forgot that. Add a line there. And now that's feeding down there to get tickets. Same thing there. Nice. And then over here, the same thing. Nice. Alright, so this is all set up. I just have to make the train station now. I also need to figure out where I'm going to be putting the train station for my my concrete. I think I'm gonna put it probably with wherever I do my steel stuff. I'm not quite sure where exactly I'm gonna do that yet. Because I don't think I'm gonna have enough room underneath here to run 5 trains or 6 trains. I may have to make a train station over here or something, and then run a line for my concrete over there, run those lines over to it to connect these 3 items, and then I'll have to run lines maybe under, I don't know, I'll have to run some lines. Well, I got the concrete already going back to my thing, but I need to figure out how I'm going to hide it. But I still need to run my steel pipes and beams over here. So I'll probably end up doing that down here in this little section. And just add more to get down there and then run an overflow to get back here to fill those up for me. And then I think that's about it for the stuff I have. Besides actually starting more assembly things, so I'm not using the really weird setup stuff I have over here, because I'm still making computers and heavy frames and stuff over here, and I'm manually putting it into containers and stuff. And it's the same way with the encased industrial beams. I'm still putting steel beams over there in that container. But I'll be able to get rid of that stuff once I make an area for like the copper and steel stuff, like I did over here for the iron. I'll probably make another one that's a little bit bigger to do all those items, because I think there's 5 or 6 of the other ones where there's only 4 of those. And then I also need to make one for like the technology assemblers, which is like 3 different ones. As far as like as far as I know from the ones I did. Then I also need to set up a build, or a little build over there somewhere for that quick wire. And I need to set up a little building back there for my quartz stuff. Then hook those into the train line. And then I also need to add a train station over there for my plastic and rubber and get it so I can actually use that stuff if I need to. But I think that's going to be it for this video, but that's basically where my head's at right now. I know I'm not making a lot of this stuff look super nice at the second, because I still have work to do. So once I get the copper assemblers, the technology ones like housed, and I get the quick wire and quartz set up, then I plan on trying to probably get some bauxite somewhere over here so I can make the bigger belts, so I can actually upgrade all this stuff and make sure I got it set up correctly, and then make everything look nice. Because like that platform, I'm gonna leave extra room because I set that up for 480 and not like 780 belts. So I want to make sure I have enough room to build that out and stuff before I start making everything look nice. And I also want to do one more thing before I call the video, because I'm not sure how much I got, but I think I got a few tickets saved up now. I got 39, so I should be able to buy most of the stuff that's left in the shop. And I still have about half my power left. Because right now, if everything I have is running, then it'd be like 9,000, and I'm producing almost 20. So, we're good on that front. And, yeah, I think I'm gonna call it here for this video. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed, and I hope to see you in the next one.